To the women's game, where Minnesota's Amaya Battle beat the buzzer and Michigan's Olivia Olson worked the Wolfpack to help the Gophers and Wolverines, respectively, move on to the Sweet 16. Jazzy Davidson nearly single-handedly led USC into the second round and now hopes for a Sweet 16 invite of her own on Monday. That game among 5 Monday matchups featuring Big Ten teams. Dave Revson and Shimmy Miller have more.
Rick, thanks. Should be an eventful night for the Big Ten on Monday in the women's tourney. Shimmy and I here to break it down. We'll take it in seed order. So we'll start with UCLA, the 1 seed. They're taking on Oklahoma State. UCLA, Corey Close wasn't thrilled with the performance, particularly the first half performance against Cal Baptist. She called it unacceptable. They won the second half 52-9, which was more acceptable. What do you think about this battle against Oklahoma State?
UCLA did start a little slow. It reminded me a little bit of the Big Ten tournament where they started a little slow in that first half against Washington, and then they just were dominant in the second half. I don't expect UCLA to start slow again against Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's a really well-coached team. J.C. Hoyt, she's a coach's kid. She's a lifer. She's actually been a head coach since she was like 25 years old is when she got her first Division I head coaching job. She's going to come out with a great game plan, and it's probably going to be centered around Lauren Betts. She already publicly said that Lauren Betts isn't someone that you can guard one-on-one. Expect her to throw 2, maybe even 3 defenders at her. But at the end of the day, it's a 1 seed versus an 8 seed. And I do expect UCLA to just roll through.
The problem is with UCLA, it's pick your poison, right? They had 3 players get double-doubles in that opening game in the NCAA tournaments. There's so many different players who can beat you. Iowa is the 2 seed taking on Virginia. They were in a battle in their first game, and man, their post players were phenomenal as they have been all year.
And that they have to be phenomenal again against Virginia. Virginia's strength is actually their interior defense. They're second in the nation in blocks per game. They're averaging almost 7 block shots a game. Opponents are only shooting about 45% at the rim, which is a phenomenal defense. But Iowa, their strengths have been all season long the 2-headed monster of Hannah Stuelke and Ava Hayden. And I know that Hannah Stuelke didn't score a lot of points in their first round matchup, but she was outstanding on the glass. She had about 13 rebounds, and then Ava Hayden was just incredible with over almost 30 points that she had. So again, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Iowa needs to go through their bigs against Virginia.
Hayden took over in the fourth quarter of that game. It's going to be interesting to see Virginia. They played the first 4. It'll be a 3rd game in 5 days.
Overtime against Georgia?
Yeah, right. This could be really challenging. We'll see whether or not they've got their legs under them. Ohio State at 3 seed taking on Notre Dame. Man, the guard matchup is pretty awesome.
Now, this one's going to be fun. You have 2 of the best 2-way players in the country going against one another. And obviously, I'm talking about Jelani Cambridge, who is the leading scorer in the Big Ten. But she's also a really good defensive player as well. And it's going to be her versus Hannah Hidalgo, who is the ACC's Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. So that's going to be a really fun matchup. Hannah Hidalgo, she struggles mightily in the 10 losses that Notre Dame has with taking care of the ball. She's averaging almost 5 turnovers a game in those losses, and she's really inefficient. She's shooting about 40%. So if I'm Kevin McGuff, I'm going back, and I am watching the game that Michigan played against Notre Dame earlier this year. Hannah Hidalgo was like 3 of 21, turned the ball over quite a bit against Michigan. So I might steal a page or 2 from Michigan's playbook if I'm Kevin McGuff.
She giveth and she taketh away,
yes,
right?
Yes,
she leads the nation in steals. I mean, you got 1 and 3 in the nation in steals in this game because Kennedy Cambridge is 3rd. So that should be a lot of fun. Again, a regional rivalry that we really haven't seen. They haven't played since 2017 in the NCAA tournament when they played in the Sweet 16. What about Illinois? I mean, the youth of this team is pretty amazing what they've done to get to this point, but this is a big challenge against a 2 seed in Vanderbilt.
Oh, my goodness. Michaela Blakes is one of the best players in the country, offensive players in the country. This is going to be a tough task for the youngest team in the NCAA, which is Illinois. But there's a lot of similarities between the 2 teams. Both teams really like to utilize pick and roll. In fact, that's actually how Michaela Blakes scores most of her points, is as a ball handler in pick and roll. So it's going to be a guard play. You've got Michaela Blakes, and then you have a freshman point guard in Aubrey Galvin. And then you have Barry Wallace and, of course, Destiny Jackson for Illinois. But I think guard play is going to be very important in this matchup, but I just really like the way Ciara Parchment has been playing for Illinois. She's not a freshman anymore. She's really come alive in this NCAA tournament.
That's what's been pretty cool with this Illinois team is it has not felt like the stage is too big for them. This is a huge challenge, as you said. I mean, Blake's is the nation's leading scorer. She is really, really good. And then we have the battle of the USCs. Southern Cal against South Carolina. And again, you never want to write anyone off. This is really tough, just given the circumstances for USC to have to play on the road against a team as good as the Gamecocks.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, the Trojans, they're playing with house money at this point.
Yes.
They've already exceeded expectations because no one even really expected them to be in the NCAA tournament. There was a stretch where they were really struggling just to get in. So for them to get in and then have an opportunity to play against South Carolina, #1 seed, hats off to Lindsey Gottlieb and the job that she's done.
Second meeting of this year, South Carolina won by 17 early in the season. We'll see. You never know. The beauty of March is you don't have to beat them in a 7-game series. You just got to figure out a way.
And defense travels, and USC plays great defense.
One time that we'll see if they brought the defense with them to South Carolina. Should be a fabulous evening. Cannot wait. Let's send it back over to Rick.